Cyril will rejoin the sisters on their vacation in a second, but I can't help but thinking when I look at those mountains about what we were talking about before, and that's my early education, the mountains, the remembrances of the stories I learned, and again in my favorite book, Voyages in English. It recalls to me a story which I recently found again. I haven't seen it since 8th grade, and it's the story of Brother Cyril and his St. Bernard dogs. This is in the section of Voyages in English called The Catholic Press, and there's a picture that I hope I can show you of Brother Cyril and these lovely animals. This is a section on the Précy, but this is a picture of Brother Cyril and his loving dog right here, the St. Bernard dog. And if I could just come down here, this is the section from Voyages in English, Year 8. This is teaching us how to write a Précy. And this impressed me in terms of Brother Cyril's devotion to the dogs. This is the original press notice. St. Bernard dogs exiled from old home. The world's most famous pack of dogs punished. The St. Bernard dogs, which have been living at St. Bernard Monastery in the Swiss Alps for hundreds of years, have been ordered to a monastery in the Himalayan mountains in Tibet. The St. Bernard dogs are noted for their feats of heroism and their long record of service in alpine rescue work. They were trained by the monks of the monastery to carry food and to help travelers stranded in the dangerous mountain pass. Last year, for the first time in history, the dogs killed a little girl. Ever since, they have been kept in a great cage and not allowed to wander freely as before. They have been cared for by one of the monks, Brother Cyril. He loves the dogs and said that last year's accident was the result of a misunderstanding. Quote, the dogs would not have attacked her or have done her any harm, Brother Cyril said, had they knew what they were attacking. She fell, and they could not see her, and took her for some kind of object of prey. This is from the Junior Scholastic, May 21st, 1938. There's a pretty good 78-word Précy by Teresa Lewis on page 35 of this book, which is the English exercise, but I think the lesson of Brother Cyril and his devotion to the animals who, Thomas More tells us, God made them for their simplicity. They didn't know what they were doing, and they mistook her for some object of prey. He cared for them in their cage. I always wondered what happened to those animals. Well, it looked like a pretty relaxing vacation for the sisters, huh, Vince?
Yes, but I have one disturbing question.
What could be disturbing about such a vacation like that?
I thought it was a mortal sin for nuns to wear bathing suits.
Well, I think that possibly you might have spent a little bit too much time on your knees with the charge of the Light Brigade, because it's really not, because it is a sin, however, to see them bald, but early in the tape they had their wigs on, so you're not really in any danger of any kind of grievous sin. You are not, you're not in the black milk bottle category.
I have one other question. What is a Mighty Mac?
Well, a Mighty Mac is a Mac dog, which for some reason that I think is lost in obscurity or antiquity, is the symbol of Immaculata. And when Immaculata won all the basketball championships, that was the Mac dog. I've asked a number of people like this, but I think there's somebody somewhere who knows what that means, and I think it's the same person that knows what a Georgetown Hoya is.
Ah,
Is
I see.
that
Has nothing to do with trucks or anything.
no,
Like that.
no, it has to do with a dog.